evening.
Hello.
Hi, my
Yes. Oh,
teacher.
good. Yes, good evening. My name is Teacher Lester, and what's your name?
My name is Fiona.
Fiona. Okay, that's a good name. Nice to meet you, Fiona.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so how are you tonight, Fiona?
Uh, not bad.
Not bad.
A little
Okay.
sleepy.
Oh, little sleepy. Okay. So, why did you have our class at 10 o'clock?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, do you have any other time to have the class earlier?
Um, don't need because I need to take care of my baby before
Oh,
10. Yeah.
okay. So I guess this is just the time for you to have class or free time.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe your baby is sleeping right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's just have our class then. And anyway, I'm glad to be your teacher tonight. So do you have the material?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have number one picture. Okay, so did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Great. Now, can you please tell me what did you learn and what is about the video?
The video. There's a speaker. He talks about the reason why he still isn't a vegetarian.
Okay, why he
And then
is
even though he already know the benefits of being a vegetarian, then he finds out that maybe it's because he only has two choices, and these two choices stop him from being a vegetarian, which is to eat meat and not to eat meat. So then he decided to eat vegetables, fruits, something without meat.
without meat.
The meal without meat
Yes.
on weekdays, only on weekdays, and um, it is also called a weekday veg, right?
Yes.
Mm. And then he concludes that if everyone can follow this kind of trend, then it's just like half of people are vegetarians, and it will
Okay.
it will
They
be better for our health
It'll be
and
better. Okay.
good for our earth. Yeah, something like that. That's it.
Right. Okay, for our health, right? Health,
Health. Yeah.
right? Okay. Yes, good job. So this is about
The speaker.
um yeah, the speaker and the reason of or for being vegetarian. Okay. All right. So just a simple correction. You said because it was not a whole sentence. So the speaker. Okay, much better to say the speaker says. All right.
Oh, the speaker says.
Yes, the speaker says, or the speaker talks about. Okay, the
Okay.
speaker talks
Talks
about the
about
reason why he is still a vegetarian. Am I right?
why he isn't a vegetarian.
Sorry, did you say he or it?
He isn't.
He isn't. He is not, right?
He's not.
Okay, he is not still a vegetarian,
Uh,
or he is
so
not.
still, should I put still before is or after
No, no, no.
not?
I'm not sure if that's the sentence you said, but how about this one? The speaker talks about the reason why he is not a vegetarian, right?
Okay.
So this is right, okay? And
Just
then
delete zero.
yes, so then he decided to eat meat only on weekdays. Very good, that's right. And then he concludes that everyone who follow, right? Did you say
If
this
everyone
sentence?
follow,
If
if
everyone.
everyone follows this
Okay.
trend,
Yes, if everyone
this pattern, yeah, pattern, this
follow
pattern,
this pattern, right?
uh,
This pattern. Okay. All right. So just a very simple correction here. You just need to put letter S. Follows. Okay.
follows.
Yes. Who follows? And then that's the right word. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. And then it will be better for our health. All right. Good job. So any questions?
No.
Okay. So just be careful on how you start a sentence and also on how you use singular and plural, right?
Uh-huh.
Singular and plural, okay? All right. So, how about you, Fiona? Are you a vegetarian or meat lover
No.
or both? Or both.
I eat meat and vegetables.
Okay, but more meat, less vegetables, more vegetables, less meat.
Um, just how to say?
The same?
I eat both, not
Not
um,
too much.
not prefer prefer meat or just prefer
Oh, balance.
vegetables.
It's balance.
Oh yeah, balance. Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, that's good. That's good if that's so. All right, now here on number 2. Okay, you can say I eat both meat and vegetables. All right, better sentence to say
Uh-huh.
vegetables
I eat both meat and vegetables.
in a
Uh,
healthy way. Okay,
in a healthy way.
yes, which
Okay.
means sometimes maybe you can eat too much vegetables. That's fine, but you don't eat too much meat. Just enough,
Mm-hmm.
like that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so you can just check that sentence. Now, number 2, let's answer the question. Please read number 1.
Is the vegetarian diet automatically the healthiest way to eat?
Yes. Oh, I like how you've read the question. Okay. Is the vegetarian diet automatically the healthiest way to eat? So this is just about your own opinion, okay,
Mm,
for you.
but I think um, there there is still many. Sorry, there is still some nutritions in meat, right?
Okay. Nutritions in meat. And then,
Right. So maybe it's not the healthiest way to eat, just to eat the vegetables. Yeah.
okay, just to eat, or much better to eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Mm, but I think eat eating vegetables is good for our health,
Okay,
but it may be not the healthiest way.
but
Yeah.
not the healthiest way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. So your sentences are somehow the same.
Uh,
Okay, so let's make it short, okay? Better to say, I think, there's still some nutrients in
nutrients.
meat.
Mm,
But, alright, but I think eating vegetables is, or sorry, yeah, is more, okay, is healthier.
Oh yeah,
All right.
healthier.
Yes. So your sentence, two sentences that you made are just the same meaning. Well, they are correct. However, you can just try to make them one sentence, so it could have one thought. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can also say, eating meat or eating a little. A little meat is good, but it's better if you eat more vegetables because it's healthier. Okay, it's healthier and it gives more nutrients. Okay, nutrients. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is another sentence which you can say the same thing as your sentence. Okay.
Mm,
So
okay.
it's a one whole sentence you can express. This is what we call complex sentences. Okay.
Mm.
Clear?
Or I can say, I
Sorry.
think eating vegetable. I just want to
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
um,
It's okay.
um
What is it?
or I can say I think eating vegetables is health. I'm sorry,
Eh,
is healthy
okay.
for our body,
Yes.
but there is still some nutrients in meat, so maybe eating a little meat is good.
Yes.
It's
Exactly.
also yeah.
Yes, very good. So it's just a one whole point wherein you don't have to say, I think there is still nutrients, so maybe, but I think, and then it's good, but not healthy as way, right? So it sounds
Mm-hmm.
confusing. However, when you make it as one sentence, it looks, you point out what's the reason, okay?
Oh,
Okay, clear?
yes.
Yes, okay, so please learn on how you make a whole sentence like that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's great. So you can always give your own sentences on how you understood me. Now, next, number 2 is
Uh,
eating
is
meat.
eating meat really unhealthy? Not really, I think.
Okay. Not really. That's a good sentence. Not really, I think. Okay. Why?
Just as we mentioned, there's still some nutrients in meat. However,
Okay.
eating too much meat will uh, increase the risk of some chronic diseases,
Okay.
right?
Eating less, right?
Yeah, so just eating less.
Okay. Eating less meat. Well, can you please say the sentence again?
Okay, from the start.
No. Just here. Eating less meat. Well,
Okay, eating less meat will what?
the risk. You said the risk of blah blah.
Oh no, I say eating too. I say eating too much meat will
Okay.
increase.
Yes, very good. Okay,
It
so
will
eating too much
increase the risk of getting chronic
yes,
diseases.
will increase the risk of getting chronic disease,
Yeah.
such as like cancer, right? Cancer.
Cancer.
Yes, chronic disease. Cancer here. Have you heard this word, cancer?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, okay, so that's one example. So you can continue your sentence. Eating too much meat will increase the risk of getting chronic diseases, right? You said diseases. Like, you can continue, like cancer, maybe diabetes,
Oh yeah,
or like
diabetes.
those, tumor, like those, okay? High blood pressure, okay? So you can continue. You can always continue your sentence. Always try to express what's in your mind, okay? That's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this answer is right. Good job. Okay. Okay, and one more thing. You can also say, or better sentence that you could also have is to do proper exercise is good when you eat too much meat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's you can also try to say something about the positive and negative thing about eating too much meat. So negative, it means it will increase the risk of getting chronic diseases. Positive, if you do proper diet, proper exercise, not too much, then it's good for you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So if it's not too much, again, it's healthy. It's still good. All right?
Mm.
Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you sounded really sleepy. That's fine. I understand. So just in case you have question, Fiona or Miss Fiona, you can ask me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Next, number 3.
Eating a plant-only diet has its drawbacks. What
Okay.
may be drawbacks be?
Yes. So do you
Um,
are you familiar with the word drawbacks?
mm,
Yes.
um, maybe it's not that good for some kids especially when they are growing up.
Okay.
Because
Maybe
some kids they still need to eat meat
yes.
to get their nutrients.
To
Is there any
build.
other
Okay.
word to in replace of nutrients?
Nutrients. Strengthen, build, build their stamina.
Vitamins.
Yes. Okay.
Vitamins.
Like you can say, strengthen their
Strength their
stamina and
stamina.
yeah. When you say stamina, this
Stamina.
is a physical description of being strong. You don't easily get sick.
Oh yeah.
You don't get tired easily, like that. Okay. Strengthen their stamina or um, build up their muscles
Oh.
and bones. So you can directly say what happens. So for children, because you've mentioned about children, so this is about to strengthen their stamina and then their muscles and then their bones, right?
So if children eat plants only, maybe um, it's not
They will not.
that good for them to strengthen their stamina, build up their muscles
Muscles
and
and bones.
bones.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can also say the word, it will not strengthen, strengthen, or it will not improve, okay? It will not improve their immunity.
Oh.
So when you say immunity, that's their health,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So immunity means if you have high immunity, it means you don't get sick easily.
Beauty.
Yeah, like maybe once in a year, okay, or twice in a year. So that's how healthy you are. But if you have a very low immunity, you easily get sick. Like twice in a month, you get cough, cold, you get illnesses every month, like those. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can use these words instead of using nutrients. You can have strengthen, or you can use stamina, build up, and then immunity.
Okay.
So these are just examples on how you can describe differently, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you are talking about other words for nutrients, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about other words. Am I right?
Yes. Nutrients.
So what's
Nutriment.
again?
Nutriment.
Nutrient.
Nutriment. Or is there any other words in place of nutrients?
Okay, so you want to use another word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it depends. It depends, Miss Fiona, on how you you use in a sentence. So you can use the word food, mineral, vitamin, nutriment. Yes, that's right, nutriment. And then,
Nutriment.
yeah, supplement, for example. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so those are some words that you can describe. So that's why I said it depends. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So in this sentence, for example, because you're referring to children, right? So it means it's not good for children who are still young because they need more vitamins and minerals in their body. Okay, like that.
Okay.
So instead of saying always nutrients, nutrients, so you can use some other words to describe what do children need because they are still young. Okay?
Yeah, but some vegetables still have vitamins and minerals in
Yeah.
their ingredients.
Yes.
So if I use these two words, then I
You.
don't think it makes sense.
Okay. All right. So instead of that, instead of talking about the nutrients of vegetables, what do they give? How do they improve children? So you can talk about children's mental capacity. Yes, mental brain. You can talk about mental IQ of children. You can talk about physical. You can talk about the physical, yes, appearance of children. You can talk about their performance, right? So that all of those follows what you're talking about nutrients. It's because they eat they only eat plants. They don't they don't eat meat like that. Okay, so you don't have to focus on nutrients about plants. You can also say something about what development do they do to children who eat only plant like that. Okay,
Okay.
so that includes strengthen their stamina, build up their bones and muscles, and then their immunity system. Okay, immunity system. All right. Clear.
Okay.
Okay. Next question, number 4.
Is vegetarianism.
Okay, one more time. Vegetarianism.
Okay, vegetarianism.
Yes, I like
Is
how you.
vegetarianism
Okay.
actually bad for the environment?
Okay. So when you talk about environment, this is supply. It can be about the supply of vegetables. If more and more people becomes vegetarian, more and more vegetables and plants will be needed. So do you think will can plants support people's needs? every day, for example. So that's about environment.
Environment.
Yes, environment, it means surrounding.
Yeah, I know. But a lot of research says that vegetarianism
Okay,
is good for the environment.
okay. So your
I
answer,
don't understand.
your
Yeah.
opinion is yes. I mean, no.
No, oh, but
It
no, I
depends.
mean, the question is a little,
Confusing.
yeah.
Ah, okay. So in another way, asking this question, um, are vegetarian people bad for the environment? To become vegetarian, is it bad for environment? Does it affect the environment? If more and more people becomes vegetarian, does it
Then
affect
I think
the
it will be, it will be better, it will become better for the environment.
okay, it will become right better
Yeah.
for the environment. Why?
Lots of research says that um, raising animals cause a lot of environmental pollutions.
Yes, raising animals cause an
Environmental
pollution.
pollution.
That's a perfect answer, Miss Fiona. Okay.
Causes.
Yes. So you got the point of the question.
Mm,
Okay. So your answer is yes or no.
no,
I mean, is it bad or not bad?
not bad.
Yes, very good. Okay. Because mostly or a big percentage of pollution is from the dirt and dead animals that cannot be eaten, right? So what happens there is they they only affect the pollution, the air we breathe. Okay,
Oh,
so that is the main point when it comes to vegetarian or vegetarianism. So the effect. So that's why it will not be, and I agree with your answer. However, although it's good, it might not be good for the environment on the other hand because of how people will eat vegetables. For example, we should have more farms, right? We should plant more trees and vegetables,
uh,
fruits and vegetables, right? So the consumption there. Okay, so that's just on the other hand. But anyways, the focus here is the cost. So your answer is correct. I like it.
oh, thank you.
Okay, so just a simple correction. Costs. Just add
Causes.
S. Causes. Yes, raising animals. Okay. Okay, next. Number 5.
Is it safe to feed children a vegetarian diet?
Okay, is it safe to
Oh,
feed children vegetarian diet? So
yeah.
let's try to make or give an age. No, no, no. Let's say 3 to 8 years old.
37 years old.
Yeah, 3 to 8. 3 to 8. Or maybe
Oh,
2 to 8 years old.
direct.
Yes, 2 to 8
Yeah,
years old.
it's
So is it
not
safe?
it's not really safe to feed the
Okay.
children
Why?
only vegetarian diet.
Okay. Why?
Just why? Because we just discussed. yeah, they need some other food,
Need some.
balanced diet to improve their muscles, bones,
Okay.
yeah, and
Muscles
to help their
and to
growing up.
yes, and to help them grow up. Okay. My sentence is incomplete because they need some what?
They
Meat?
need some other food
Okay, they need some other food to
and
improve
balanced diet.
balanced diet to improve their muscle bones and help them grow. Okay, you've mentioned about balanced diet. Don't you think balanced diet is good for children?
Yeah, balanced diet is good for children.
Okay, which means um,
Which means they cannot just only eat vegetables. They still need some fish or meat
yes.
or fruit, something like that.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But actually, balanced diet is not for children. When we use this word balanced diet or expression, it means for older people.
Okay.
Yes, okay, all right. But you can say balanced diet, which means they still need to eat fish. Okay, it's to be specific, healthy foods. Okay, healthy foods, yes, such as fruits, vegetables, and then less meat, more fish, no sweet foods, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, okay. All right, so you can just directly say other foods such as like that, okay? Such as, yes, instead of balanced diet because it's not really for children. Because when we say balanced diet, it's for people who are fat. Okay? Yes. All right. Okay, so you can just directly say such as fish, fruits, vegetables, and so on. Okay, to improve their muscle bones and to help them grow up. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Any suggestions?
Any suggestions? Okay. Is it safe to feed children vegetarian diet? I think it's okay. It's because we used 2 years old to 8 years old, right?
Mm.
Well, most of the time, yes, I agree. It's safe. And, okay, I would say my honest answer, it's yes.
Why?
It's because, okay, I'm not really sure if you would believe me, but being a vegetarian is the healthiest way you could possibly have or you could possibly give yourself. Okay, I'll give you one example, and then I'll just send you a link wherein you can learn why. And it's up to you if you will believe me. But that's what I watched, and I started to believe. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So are you a vegetarian?
I'm starting to be. I try to eat less meat.
Oh, okay.
It's been 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been 3 months. Less meat, and then I sometimes cheat. Cheating day, right? Especially if there are occasions. But most likely in our house, we just cook vegetables and fish. Yes.
Just like the speakers in the video.
Yes. Okay. One example. This is just an idea. All right, Miss Fiona. Cows. Meat. Beef. Right. Okay. Meat animals. What do they eat?
They
Goat, lamb.
grass.
Sorry. They eat
Grass.
Plants. Is it?
Plants.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes vegetables itself. right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we say, they say, doctors say, meat has protein
Oh yeah.
that our muscles need, our body needs to become fit, right?
Yes.
But do you know where does it come from originally? The protein? Have you
Do you want
ever?
to? Do you want to tell me the vegetables?
Well, if you believe, it comes from vegetables. It
Yeah, I
comes
believe that.
from, okay, so it doesn't come from animals. Animals just eat protein, so they have protein, but it comes
Mhm.
from vegetables.
So we can just directly eat vegetables to get
Exactly,
our.
because vegetables have 100% protein, not meat. They just have because they eat, same as us. We only have protein because we eat animals. If we don't eat animals, we don't have protein. We cannot have protein inside our body, right?
Maybe it's just the excuse from human beings because meat is more delicious.
Okay, yes, exactly. So that is what's hard for us. We get used to eating meat and we can't really ignore, but a practice is a must. All right, so I'll just send you the link and then it's up to you then. If you would believe about what you will watch, or if you will follow, or if you will start planning maybe next year. Okay, like that. Okay, after watching that, I just gave myself to eat more meat last year. But since 2020, this new year,
Mm.
I little by little started to eat less meat.
Oh,
And yes,
do you find you become healthier after you make this change?
for now I can't answer that because I didn't still get sick. And I don't
Oh,
feel anything about my body yet, so it's still normal. Even if I have
mm,
eaten lots in the past years, and then I just started this year, so I still can say yes. It's a yes. But they say when you don't eat meat, you feel weak, right? And that's
some
when,
people say that.
yes, do you believe? I mean,
Mm, not
somehow.
really. I think if I only eat vegetables, I will become
Skinny. Skinny. Okay.
skinny. I don't know, slimmer.
Slimmer. Well, that's healthier than becoming fat. Okay. But anyways, I did not. I did not feel becoming weak, though I'm eating less meat. So I think
Mm,
that's one answer I can give you for now. But anyways,
mm,
just watch the full video, and you yourself
okay,
will
I will
answer
watch this.
your question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is just to share something that is, I think it's right to share. It's worth sharing.
Mm,
Okay. All right.
okay.
Next,
Mm,
how?
well, how a vegetarian diet could help save the planet.
Yes.
Mm,
Could help save the planet.
oh,
So this is just the same as question number 4. Same thought, right?
oh yeah.
If you can still remember.
Some people say raising animals need a lot of land to for animal
Okay.
to live and to eat. And if we use those lands to grow vegetables, then we can raise more people on
Okay.
Earth.
All right. If
And some people say animals, what's that? Animals
animals
poop.
poop. Okay.
I
So,
don't know if we any worse word poop. Okay, will
well,
produce some
bacteria.
bad gas, right? And
Bacteria.
it is bad for the air, for the air.
For, okay.
So if lots of people eat vegetarian diet, then and people will reduce the need for the meat, and it will also help save the planet.
Also save the planet. Yes, exactly. Okay, because um, it includes the factories that produces,
Oh,
you know, meat. I mean, the slice of meat. They use more and more plastics to wrap the meat, right?
uh-huh.
Those factories.
Factories.
Yes, factories. I mean, where they kill animals. Yes, factory, and then slice them, and then put them in a plastic, and then they deliver. They will do the delivery anywhere, right? So they use more
Mm.
plastics. So this is one reason for us that it could save planet, because the more plastic we use is it means the more garbage we could have,
Oh yeah.
right? And then when people burn plastic, it affects the ecosystem, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is how I want you to express yourself. Try to widen up. What can you say, right?
Mm.
Okay, so your answer it has lots to say, actually. Lots to
Yeah.
say, especially when you said poop of animals, and then that's how bacteria live, start to show up, and then it becomes virus, and that's why we have coronavirus.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, just an
Mm.
example. Okay, but anyways,
Okay.
yeah, so still the answer is this time is a yes.
Mm.
Yes or no? You did not answer, it's a yes.
Yes.
Yes. It sounds like you're not sure. Yes.
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, this
Not-
question is talking about the effect. Okay, the
Mm.
effect of becoming vegetarian world. So it only means that we don't have to burn. We don't have to. Not really same thing as cooking meat, because we can always eat vegetables and fruits fresh, right?
Mm.
So which means less cooking. Okay. So anything else about number 6 question?
Oh no.
Okay. All right. How about number 7?
Number 7. How are vegans making the case for reducing the impact of consuming meat and animal products?
Yes.
Mm. Teacher Lester, I'm not really understanding the questions.
Okay. Vegans.
Vegans means vegetarians.
Yes, exactly. So the question
Is
means
making the case.
case. It means situation.
So,
So how are vegetarian people reduce the effect or impact of consuming? It means eating meat and animal products.
reduce the impacts.
Yes,
So,
when you say impact, let's say it talks about the sales of or selling, those people selling meat and animal products. How does they? How does vegetarian people or how do the vegetarian people affect So
But
does it mean if more and more people becomes vegans, do you think other people will also be the same like them? So that's how reduce the impact of consuming meat and animal products.
I still don't get it.
Okay, all right. It means the question means can more if okay, for example, I am a vegan and then you are meat lover, okay,
Okay.
and then if more and more like me, you, you will see, will
Mm.
you be affected? Will you start to
Oh, maybe I will be affected.
eat more vegetables, but you will not buy more meat? So that's the impact then, okay?
Yeah, I know impact, but what is the question? For reducing the impact. Reduce is
Yeah, it means
becoming less and less,
less.
right?
Yes, exactly. Will will it be reduced? The consumption, it means consuming, consumption of meat and animal products.
So if more and more people become vegetarians, will the meat consumption will become less?
Yes,
Is that
exactly.
the question?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't really make my question more simple. Okay, so I give you
Okay.
scenarios and example. Okay,
Mm,
yeah. So what is your opinion, or what can you say about that question?
if more and more people become vegans,
Yes.
yeah, of course, it will have some influence
Okay.
of consuming meat and animal products because if there is no consumer, then nobody buy the meat products,
Okay.
and then it must have how to say the, um, the businessman must have made some changes
Okay. The businessman. Yes.
selling their products.
Okay. The business. Yeah, that's right. The
Why am I
businessman. Oh, no, no. You laugh. That's why I laugh. Okay. The businessman should.
change their products, right?
Okay.
They don't
Yes.
sell meat
Change
anymore. They will
their.
sell other things
Yes.
to meet
Exactly.
the people's need.
Yes, and that's very true. Okay. Okay. So your answer is correct. Your sentence is correct. There's nothing wrong about it. Okay, just an advice. So you can try to always relate. I mean, yes, use the words in the question to make your answer. Okay, so that's just one way. All right, like for example, if more and more people will become vegans, it will reduce the impact of consuming meat and animal products, like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use influence because it will have big influence to other people, right? So people will not consume more of animal products. So I think if that happens, businessmen or businesses should change their list of animal products into
Oh, list of their.
vegetables or vegetable products, like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you
Oh,
already have the point, you already have the sentence, you just try to make it better so you'll get used to it, and that's why I'm here. Okay,
yeah.
Yes, all right. So I'll just put that sentence or paragraph here. Better sentence to say. All right, and you can just check it. All right, Miss Fiona.
Okay.
Okay. So since our time is up, I know you're kind of tired maybe and sleepy, so I won't take much of your time. You can just check it tomorrow if you have time. Okay. I'll
Okay.
just put some sentences there to make your sentences better. All right.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll just send you the link of the video I would like you to watch about vegans, and then it's up to you. Okay.
I'll watch it when I'm free.
Okay, yes, of course. It's just something for you to watch if you have time. And thank you very much for choosing me, or it's my pleasure to be your teacher tonight, Miss Fiona. I really enjoyed our conversation. I hope I'll talk to you
Excuse me,
next time.
teacher Lester.
Yes, teacher Lester.
Should I write the debate for the next class?
Yes, the debate,
The
so
questions.
you can just
So I
answer
write
them in
for
advance.
class.
Yes.
Oh, so I can type.
Yeah, you can type, and then I'll just check
I can
your
type.
grammar and sentences, if how we can
And
make
then
it better. Okay.
so in the next
In
class, we
our
will
next class.
discuss. In our next class,
Yes, our debate.
we will discuss the
Number 3.
the question
Yes.
number. Oh, and then oral topic discussion next class next lesson.
Next lesson will be another topic.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we will start from here and then move to the next lesson.
The next
topic.
lesson, the next topic. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So you can just put your answers here if you have time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Fiona. Have a great night and good sleep. All right. Good night also to your baby.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.